What up, ladies? Leon Trotsky bringing some more Battlefield 3 gameplay, some more armored kill reactions, impressions, that whole good stuff. And this little intro clip I wanted to... This is pretty funny stuff here. This took a little while. And I was trying to think of, like, what would be a good music clip. So let me know if you guys could think of, like, a funny, like, intro audio clip for this. I was thinking, like the troll song is obviously there. Is like... I don't know, there's so many good things. And then I was thinking of, like, maybe, like, like a greed. Like, there's that clip, that audio clip from, like, that Wall Street movie where he talks about, like, greed is good and all that stuff. But if you guys can't get what's going on, is I was in this mobile artillery, and I had a buddy over here, Makitsu Benitsu, decides to try and, take me out in the Little Bird. And let's just say that it didn't work out so well for him. And eventually you do unlock a anti-air missile or some shit for this thing. And he wouldn't be able to do this as well, but I still blew him up, oh my god! Or just like a ding! That's what I needed as soon as I hit him. Either way, guys, bringing some gameplay here for you. I believe this is the Death Valley Night Blue Tint map. I don't know what it's called. Anyways, I was still learning map names, but this one has jets and conquests on these new armored kill maps. There's obviously the one that doesn't have jets. Armored Shield only has attack helicopter and scout helicopter and a bunch of ground vehicles, but all the rest of them do have 2 jets, gunship, all that fun stuff. And let me just say that they are some damn good jet maps. They have made these maps a lot better for jets. There's a lot of vehicles, a lot going on. I really enjoy it. And I mean, if you guys didn't know, I'm not like a crazy professional jet pilot. I'm not the best in the world or anything, but I can hold my own. I've started to realize, like I had for a long time said, that there's three tiers of jet pilots. There's the crappy jet pilots that have no idea what they're doing, that use the jets as transport. There's the majority of people that, have a general understanding of the jets, can hold their own, usually, except against the top, 1% jet pilots, maybe 10% of the people that play the game, 10% of the people that fly the jets, that are just absurd and can do absurdly ridiculous stuff and turn on dimes and stuff like that. And I'm starting to realize, there might be an extra category there that includes, like, me and some of my friends that aren't, like, that top 10%, you know what I'm saying? Not that top 1%, but maybe the top 10% where we can do pretty good against most people, but against, ourselves, that's where we have a hard time. So, obviously, I can find jet pilots that I'm just going to sit there and turn circles on, and it's not going to go anywhere. This isn't that game. This gameplay here, I actually cut a lot of it out because I didn't die till the very end when a jet finally runs into me. I'm just driving around, flying jets, having a good time, and not really being challenged too much. In the beginning, was the first time, if you watch back, watch that air radar, you see what's going on here. I'm doing a lot of loops, loopity, loop. That's my new move, guys. If you guys didn't know, like, you see a lot of people that fly the jets now, and everybody wants to do the circles and the circles and the circles, the circle jerks, how they do. Try doing loops, guys, and there is a technique to doing these loops. There is certain times that you're supposed to boost and not boost, and you can watch my gameplay and start to learn. That's one of the reasons that you want to watch people that are, maybe better than you in the jets and stuff like that, is learn how they're flying, what they're doing, different things that they're doing at different times, where they're flaring, how they're getting away from stuff. The ceilings in this is a lot higher, it seems, though, so you can actually run away from the jets just going straight up. It's very advantageous to go straight up or just get away from people when they're locking onto you. You don't want to be anywhere near those stingers. So you see me do that quite a few times. And there'll even be times when I actually like flare and then continue to go straight, just running with those boosts on, just running away from somebody, a missile that I actually locked on, and it gives me enough time to reboost those flares. So it's just one of those things that you got to learn. And the other thing is doing loops. These jet maps, like I said, are awesome. This one's pretty fun. I still say that, which one? Albor's Mountain, I think it's called. Man, that is an intense jet map. I still haven't found, like, the out of bounds. I haven't needed to. The jet areas are humongous on these maps, and it's fun. It makes it good. It makes you able to get away from the stingers because everybody's got stingers now for the gunship, and it allows you to get away from it. So it's kind of nice, go straight up, go far away, get out of the main area where all the people with the stingers and lock-ons are, and you're going to be in the jet for a lot longer. So that's one of the big things. Also with the loops, I'll just give you the looping tip real quick. I was shown this by Anarchy Marines. Mr. Cold Marines here showed me this trick. He just kind of explained it. You got to learn how gravity works with your plane. Obviously, if you're in the like the cockpit view, you can see the speed of your plane, the G's that you're pulling, all that good stuff. But when you're flying around outside a cockpit, which a lot of people do, you also need to learn how to shoot in third person. you don't have that, exact what your speed is and stuff like that. And a lot of people don't play on, large HD TVs where they can actually see the numbers on their screen. And a lot of good jet pilots don't need that. But let's talk about when to boost and when not to boost. Obviously, when you're doing the loops, when you're doing these loops, my understanding of how to do these loops and doing them effectively, obviously, there's certain angles that you take that are more effective. But you want to boost going up. You want to brake at the top. You want to get usually a quick boost to get over the hip, like over the loop at the top of the loop. You want to do a quick boost, and then you just brake going down. Usually the gravity will take your way down. You don't want to always hold the brake going down, but the big idea is you want to think about boosting while going up and braking while going down. You will notice, little tendencies to do different stuff, tendencies to kind of like do the loops at an angle to the right and stuff like that. And you got to, find out what works best for you. But I have found that ever since I've learned how to do these loops, thank you, Mr. Marines, ever since I learned how to do loops and have been practicing doing more loops and getting better at doing loops, I've been a lot more effective in the jets. I've been staying up a lot longer in the jets. I've also been evading enemy jets that are on my tail. I've been finding myself that most jets, at least in pub games, don't do loops. When they get behind somebody, they're going to try and do the little circles and circles and circles. And I've also found that when you do the loops, and I do this too, is when I have a tendency of I'm chasing somebody into the loops, I don't do my loops as good as I should be doing them, per se. Like, I'm not doing them as tight as they would be because I'm trying to shoot the enemy. And I find that jets that are following me and doing these loops, mostly in pub games, do the same thing. And usually when you do those loops and you keep doing them tight enough, it'll either give you time for another friendly jet or friendly vehicle or friendly stinger to get that guy off your tail, or he's just going to get bored and lose you, or you're going to be able to turn on him. So it's one of those things, if you can keep him off your tail, you're going to be successful. You got to find the maneuvers that do it. And I found that the little circle jerk isn't the best technique, guys. Do the loops, loop-a-de-loop-a-de-loop-a-de-loop. That's the big tip on that. Let me know if you guys have any questions or comments about flying jets. If you guys are having trouble with some stuff. Obviously, in this gameplay, I did have other people that I was communicating up with in the jets. I believe Trophy Cat Turner was up there in a little bit. And, I was up in the jet like the entire game. It wasn't tough. And that was another thing I kind of wanted to point out here. Obviously, think about the game mode, guys. Think about how many people are on the ground. You got the 2 people in the jets, and then we were controlling the airship. So you obviously got 2 people in the gunship. It creates an interesting dynamic because notice here on the scoreboard, they are controlling the ground pretty well. They have a lot of people on the ground because we have so many people in the air. We also have somebody in the scout chopper. So that's like 5 people off the ground with only 7 people on the ground. If we were dominating them in the air, they're going to have a lot of people on the ground to push all these flags. And obviously the flags are spread out well enough to the point that they're not going to be able to, conglomerate or, get all on one flag type of thing, and we're able to hold them down somewhat. And we do win this game, but it wasn't by flying colors. And I think that's the point I want to make here is that although these maps are huge and big and you got gunships and all this stuff, even if you dominate the air, sometimes there's too many people in the air, and you got to have that balance or have a good ground team. So it's one of those things that's kind of changed since Armored Kill because, in regular Conquest, obviously you got all the vehicles, but you don't have the extra 2 people in the gunship at all times. And obviously the gunship's, that moving target, but when you got people, 2 jets up in the air dominating the air, the only thing that's going to hurt that gunship is stingers. And if that gunship has anybody that, is pretty decent, they're going to be able to dominate those people on the ground, kill the people shooting stingers, and pop those flares like crazy. So the Conquest AC-130 with a good team, you can keep it in the air for a decent amount of time, and we did. People got some kills, and it's fun. Other tips, like there's a lot of little like bridges on these maps and little overhangs and stuff like that you got to dodge and dip and jump around and stuff like that. And it's tough. You got to learn how to do it, but it is good fun. So, let me know what you guys enjoy most about the Conquest maps. It's all about the jets, guys. The jets are just so much fun in the Conquest because it's just so big. It's just so much fun. It's tough to move around these Conquest maps. The mobile artillery is fun, but you get in those jets, at least for me. I'm still having fun on the ground with some of the tanks and stuff like that. I feel like they put in way too many tank destroyers. But, I'm a jet guy now. I love the jets. I'm not great in the jets. I just have fun flying the jets, and that's why I get frustrated. If you're on my team and you're in the jet and you're not doing work, guys, come on, do work in that jet. And everybody does it. You know what I mean? I could be doing better than that guy in the jet? Oh my god! Especially on rush. I don't like flying rush jets. I'm just gonna throw that out there right now. I'm not a fan of rush jets. Rush jets are not as maneuverable. But, you know, it is what it is. I'm still having a blast on these Conquest jets. Let me know if you guys are enjoying these jets as much as I am on Conquest, because it seems like this armored kill is, as much as it's all about the armor, it's all about these jets, man. These jet maps are awesome. I'm sure all you other jet whores out there are loving it up. So let me know if you guys are loving the jets or if they're just destroying your games. Obviously, they're taking down that AC-130 hella fast, so some of you guys are probably going to hate that jets. But whatever. It is what it is. Last little clip here is the AC-130. I jumped in it for a little bit. I actually got some kills on Conquest because my team was in the air dominating. So you see here once again popping those flares, trying to get away, and I think somebody's chasing me, and then they end up fucking running at me or something. But whatever. I hope you guys enjoy this. I will be playing more Armored Kill. Probably going to be changing up my rotation a little bit. Probably a little more balance of Conquest and Rush rather than stacking it all. God damn it. Whatever, I think I had like killed him in the spawn or something earlier, so I can't feel too guilty about it. But let me know if you guys got any questions. Comments below. Also, you guys, link videos, check out description links. You know, if you guys have watched the video long enough, I figure you guys are big fans of me. You guys have already been watching my audiobooks. I also got some unlisted videos, some fun little clips you guys might get a kick out of. I don't know if I should put them listed or what I should do with them, but I enjoyed them, so I thought you guys might enjoy them. Check them out in the description below. Also, you know, I have finished uploading all the stuff that I've already recorded for that audiobook. Now, I've heard mixed and matched reviews for that. The views are, you know, más o menos. You know, more or less, you know, views are views. I feel like some people are missing it. Some people aren't interested in it, obviously. But some people are giving me positive feedback on it and are enjoying it. So let me know, you guys, in the comments below. I will put links to the audiobooks. If you guys are enjoying it, let me know. Otherwise, I'm not going to keep putting them up. It's that kind of thing. You know, I need their feedback to keep doing it. And I need more than like 1 or 2 people say, oh, I love it. Because 1 or 2 views isn't that much for me to, you know, sit in and put in time rendering and doing all the audio. Although I do enjoy it. I do enjoy doing these, and I do enjoy listening and reading. So I don't mind doing it because I enjoy it. But if you guys want to hear it, let me know in the comments below. Just picking off some infantry with that AC-130. I feel guilty sometimes using this thing because it takes no skill whatsoever. Actually, I take that back. It does take a little bit of skill because it's hard sometimes, like especially on like a moving tank, to line up that shot while you're moving. It's harder than it may seem sometimes, but it's fun, especially on these damn fast movers or something. I got hit in a jet the other day by the AC-130, but whatever. Having good times on Battlefield Armored Kill. Let me know if you guys are enjoying it as well. Flying those jets like bosses. I will see you on the battlefield soon, ladies. You know how we do. Until next time.